So actually I did few edits before, so that's why its color is like that. So I'm resetting all the things. I clicked in camera raw, that's why it's and when I open it in Photoshop, it's opening automatically in camera raw. Okay, so this is a row. You can see that I'm turning off my camera because you don't need that. Okay, so I hope my sound is clear. So I'm doing some basic corrections. So adjusting the exposure, the contrast, reducing the highlights. Uh, this photo is little over saturated because over exposed. You can see that here in the so you can actually adjust those things, the exposure and all from here. You just click here and you just drag left or right, so you can adjust accordingly. So this is what I do for the basic correction. This is the basic first step. So it will automatically detect the highlights and the shadows and everything. So I decrease a little bit of blacks also, and the first thing I'll do is go to the calibration, and there is a saturation: blue primary, green primary, red primary, and shadows. So I start with increasing the saturation of the blue primaries, so I keep it around 20 to 30. That is not an exact number. It is actually like it's a trial and error. You can do whatever it fits for you. So mine, I actually getting good result around 30 to 50. So I'm for this one I'm keeping it for 32, 30, 31, 32 something, or increasing the saturation to like a green primary saturation, also the red primary. So there is a slight difference. You can't notice that because I think the streaming is on 120. So there is a slight difference happening there, and it is not noticeable. So those are my basic steps. Then next I'll go to my color tab, so I can adjust the temperature there. So this is not a so this is actually a combination of blue and yellow, that is warm warm highlights and blue shadows. So I need to keep that in mind because like for the landscape pictures I like to keep it in two shades. Most of my pictures are in the main highlights will be in um, warm, and my shadows will be what we call it, cold part, like bluish. So I'm keeping like that. I'm not adjusting the vibrance here. I'm just trying. I'm just checking. So I am keeping in between this 4900 and something. Okay. So this picture is very hazy. You can see that. So uh, I can adjust some of the haze here. Look at that. So I'm increasing the haze, so dehaze. Sorry. So when you're doing the dehaze, you can see the details, right? So you are getting some details in here because there are rays. Look at that. So don't overdo it. Keep somewhere around 50. and I'm increasing a little bit of texture, a bit of clarity, and I am moving around this first panel. This is curves, so I do a contrast curve. Contrast curve is like this S curve, and so there are few lens dust also there, sensor dust also there. So I'm going to use mixer. So either you can select the cursor from here, and you can, so I'm select this one selector, and I want to increase the saturation of this blue, so I just keep here, just increase here, so you can automatically increase all the related colors, so it won't be stand out when you adjust one color. I'll show that. If you adjust just one color, so it may cause some artifacts in this. So I tried to adjust with the selector tool, so it will adjust the similar color ranges also. So also I need to increase the saturation on the water. So it's actually fog. That's a beautiful morning in Bali. Then so then I'm adjusting the luminance. So actually I did few edits before. Luminance, I can adjust the warm. You can see here we can getting little bit highlights the luminance. So I'm selectively increasing the yellow colors. Look at that. So this is a color, and also you can in the newer version of the Camera Raw you have this color picker, point dropper, eyedropper you can say. So you can easily do that. Just click here, select any part of the image, and if you want to increase the color or increase the saturation, anything, you can just drag here. It will adjust the color accordingly. Also you can adjust here. So look at this. You want saturation, then you can increase the saturation alone. Just need a saturation here, a little bit saturation here, so I'm just increasing that. If you move around, you will get a different result. So I like to play with these things more often. Yeah, this is also good, but something is off, so I have to do something. Like I'll pick another color, the blue one. So I think it is a little saturated, so I'm decreasing it. Yeah, yes, and the luminance, it is a shade, like it's a shadow in my picture, so I'm decreasing the luminance also. Okay, maybe we can increase the saturation bit. Yes. So this is the color. So after doing all these things, again I'll go for the color tab, and I'll increase or change my temperature. Yes. Also you can achieve little bit better color using Adobe Landscapes. Look at this. So sometime it will give you very saturated output, that's why I'm not using it. So I'm going with the Adobe Color. Okay, you can easily do that also by selecting the Adobe Landscape or whatever type of genre you have clicked. Okay, so I'm using Adobe Color. Okay, so also I feel that this is a little more removing little more haziness. I also love to add vignette in my photos, so I just added a bit of it. And what all the things, yeah, also the sharpness. So for the sharpness, I would like to keep little high. This is keeping like 130, 140 something, but I have I always try to keep the radius of the sharpness is very low. So if you click alt button, hold alt button, and slide this, so you can see the details where all the sharpness is happening. Okay, also same with details. I would like to keep the detail little higher end. Also hold the alt key and slide mask, so it will affect only the sharp part, the blurry edges won't be sharpened. Okay, so these are areas are the sharp. I need more sharp here, these here in the water also, so I'm just increasing that. Okay, or if you have noise in your photo, you can denoise it. This actually it will take few minutes for that, so I'm not doing it for my this picture. And yeah, also you can do some luminance correction. It's a manual noise correction, contrast noise also you can adjust. So I'm doing a little bit. Also you can, if you have fringes means if you can see some colors, like some artifacts like this, you can adjust it, remove it. Actually I'm not doing it, it's a basic thing. Okay, I'm just increasing my temperature a little bit, and I feel that it is little more to the greener side. I'm increasing the tint to little towards the magenta. Okay, yeah, so I got a base. And the best thing about the newer version of Camera Raw, it is a free software, you can download it from Adobe. So the best portion of this thing is, the best part of this Adobe Camera Raw is you have like most of the 70% of the editing tools in this single software. It's a plugin for Photoshop and Lightroom. So in the newer version of this, they have these masks. So masks are the best part of the Photoshop or photo editing, because we can selectively edit things from here. So I will show that. I'll always try to use this radial mask, so you can just drag like this. So I need to selectively adjust the brightness of that area, so I'm just adjusting it. Look at this. So it still only affect that area. I'm increasing some contrast, adjusting highlights. So I always try to turn on the highlights and the warning, so you can, if you adjust more, it will show the warning. So if I increase the white, there is a loss of details, so it's a blown out highlights. So you can adjust it till it gone. So same with the shadows. Okay, shadows. Okay, like that. So overall I got a basic result. So also you have this futuristic tool, luminance range. So you can easily select the luminance range. If you wanted to select, this photo is very simple because there is not much luminance changes there. Only these parts, like maybe 2-3 parts are there. Simple colors are 2-3 colors. So you can select the luminance. You just select that eyedropper. So this is the parts of these pictures with a similar luminance. So you can adjust that luminance selectively. That is a very good part. So you can increase the this thing, temperature, anything you can increase because it is selectively doing it. And selectively doing is the best part of the Photoshop. Okay, also you can create mask. Also you have color range. You just select any of this color. Yes, so it's a blue actually. So most of the part of the photo is blue. So we are just selectively adjusting the color, the blue color. So I'm decreasing the blue, increasing the contrast, decreasing the highlights. It's not a it is not same for everything. Say every photo you have to trial and error. Like even I can't edit one photo if I edit like this and save it, and if you ask me to re-edit similar way, I can't do that because I always do the trial and error method. It will take time, but I like it that way. You can selectively adjust the temperature also. Yes. So I think it's good to go. Also I'm adding little, I already added the vignette, also adding a little bit also because I need some attention in the center part. It's already does that, but still I am into vignettes. Yeah, so adding few more vignettes in this. I love to add linear gradient for that. Okay, also the thing is that light is coming from this side, right? So you can see this lines. I think you can see that in the live stream. So I will try to add radial gradient there. Sorry. Like this. So I'll slightly increase the exposure from there because light is coming from this side, and here is the darkness because you can see the lines here. So it will give a contrast. Here's the lighter side, and this is the darker side. So you will get a direction of the light and everything. So I'll try to do this for most of the pictures, but not all the pictures. Still, I like to do that. Yes. So these are the basic corrections I did. You can even do. You can adjust these things if you are not satisfied with the colors and all. Okay, these are done. I always try to open it as a smart object. Look at this. There is a 3 options for opening it. Open is, it will open as a JPEG. Open as a object is it will open as a smart object. You can edit, redo things, and it will open as a copy. So I try to open as a object. So I'll do the things. I'll explain why I like to do that. Okay. And my system is very old one, that's why it's taking some time to open it. Sorry for the delay. it's opened. So I just simply drag and drop, so it will create it. A copy of it. Okay, so if I like I said it is, I like to open it in smart object because so if you want to redo the previous steps, just double click on here, so it will open as a row, so you can adjust everything you had did before. So that is the best thing about the smart object. Open it as a smart object. So I always try to do that. Okay, so also I always try to keep a base layer like the row one, and I try to copy. I will copy one. Control J is a copy shortcut. Control J. Also you can just drag and drop to here, so it will create a layer. So this is a smart object. So there are few problem when you're editing smart object. These tools won't work with it. So I'll go for the, it will automatically convert to JPEG. So I converted to JPEG. So actually this thing, I need few clearing of this lens dust or sensor dust. Manually do it with the clone tool. Yes, much visible then. Also I didn't like this this flag or something here, so I will remove it. This is actually distracting my view from the subject, so I simply remove it because it is not complicated one. So I simply clone it out. Don't go for the perfection because this ultimately you're uploading it in Instagram. If you're applying for any contest or something, you can go for, or you're printing, go for detailed edit and take time for that. Okay, just clean it up, just roughly clean it. So I found one more here. Look at this. You can always compare the previous photo with the current one. So I always keep few layers here. Okay, so the basic things are done. So next, my favorite tool is selective color. So you can, in selective color, you can select the color in the photo. Just try to manually adjust it. Look at this, I'm getting better result. Okay, so I'm trying to increase the, so this is the best part of the things. If you are adjusting yellow, you can increase the yellow in that, and you can decrease the darkness, that is black. Also you can add some magenta or add some green like that. So I'm adding it, and also I always try to keep +2 for the black. That will give you a good contrast. And there is no such green and all in the photo. Reds, there is no visible red. Still you can just try to adjust these things, maybe you'll get a good result. Okay, so this is the before and this is after. Very slight difference, but it's good for me. Also you can adjust, there is a, oh I forgot to mention, this is a adjustable layer, so you can easily adjust on layer. So if you don't want the changes, just delete the layer, that's it. Or you can just adjust the opacity of it by changing here. Okay, so I also would like to do the color balance, and I'm clicking here and taking the color balance. So there are three things: shadows, midtones, highlights. So I'm adjusting the midtones first. Okay, I got a bit good result. I'm not doing it. It's nice. Midtones I got good, and I would like to keep my highlights little warmer side. Okay, and the shadows to little bluer side, that is cooler side. Okay, you can just compare the previous one and second one. I think it's little bit over, so I am decreasing the opacity. Yeah, this is far better. Okay, so I think it is good. It's good to go. You can do some correction in the curves. Yes, this is the basics edits I doing for the photo, so it's good to go. So you can save it like this. Also, for getting a dreamy effect, so I click Alt Control Shift E for getting a stamp up. So it will stamp all the effect in the single picture JPEG. So for getting a dreamy effect, I try to do autumn. So autumn effect is a thing you can. So you create two layers, same photo, two layers, and name it sharp blur. Okay, turn off the top layer and select the blur layer. Edit, not edit, adjustments. Go for image adjustments, brightness and contrast. Sorry, before that I have to blur that. So filter, blur, Gaussian blur. So I would like to keep it around 50 to 60, and you can use your camera megapixel for this, but I always try to keep it at 60 to 70. Not 720, 70. Yeah. Also, I go for adjustment, brightness and contrast. I keep it 15. This is almost, I keep it similar, 60 for contrast. Okay, so this look like this, and I'll change the blend mode to soft light, and I decrease the opacity to around 17 to 16 to 17. Okay, also the second layer sharp, can go for filter, high pass filter, and I keep it around 2.83. so you can actually see the details here. Okay, and similar, go to the composite mode, change to soft light, so you will get a dreamy glow in your photos. Simple thing, it's not necessary to do it, but I like to keep it little dreamy. Also, I always try to, so this is my final result, and I am not detailing it everything. So I always try to export the image. So I export for Web Legacy. So because this is pictures to upload in YouTube or social media or anything in internet, so I always try to keep the the thing, the color space into sRGB. So this is the good thing. Convert, always try to tick this convert to sRGB, because you are editing maybe Adobe RGB or similar RGB level in Photoshop, but when you are uploading into a website or any social media, so they need sRGB for that, otherwise there will be a color shift. So I tried to do it in sRGB, convert to sRGB, and quality by cubic, and this thing I save like that. Yes. So this is the first photo, first live. I don't know, like few people are there to watch it, and few left because of the mic issue and all. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it. I will try to do it often, and I'll try to do it tomorrow also. So good night, see you. I'm stopping that.